What's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video talking about some recently leaked pictures from The Walking Dead Season 4 second half, confirming that Tyreese will run into someone. Talk about. Okay, so this video will actually contain spoilers for the second half of The Walking Dead Season 4. I don't usually do videos like this, but I'll be sneaky and put spoilers in the title so it's not, you can't just tell from looking at it exactly what I'm talking about. So, for anyone who's still watching, for anyone who wants to watch the rest of the video, if you don't want to find out who Tyreese runs into, then leave. Yeah, leave now. I don't want to ruin it for you. This is only for people that want to hear my thoughts on who he does run into. I had a couple people send me PMs, private messages on YouTube. Always appreciate it. Letting me know it was shown on Spoil the Dead. It's a website called spoilthedead.com, I think. And basically it shows that Tyreese runs into, leave now or else I'm going to ruin it for you if you don't already know. It looks like after he leaves the prison, he does indeed run into Carol. Or maybe not right away, but at some point. Now, the pictures, I can't put them in here because AMC is actually trying to essentially get them offline or get people to take them down. I've seen websites taking the pictures down because AMC's been trying to, shut that down with the spoilers and all that, because they don't want people knowing about the storyline, which actually I appreciate, because it kind of sucks when we do know what happens. But when we do, I can't help myself but look and find out and talk about it anyway. If it's out there, I'm going to find it. So I hope they don't let anything out there, but if they do, I'm going to find it. That's all there is to it. So somebody will send it to me, like you guys. So that's how it is. So that said, yeah, Tyreese is going to run into Carol. And it's funny, because I said that in my review. I'm like, who's he going to run into? Wouldn't that be funny if he ran into Carol? And that's exactly what they're doing. And it makes perfect sense too. It's brilliant writing, because the thing is that Rick and Daryl were like this close to telling Tyreese that it was Carol and that they cast her out, and they didn't. So yeah, so he doesn't know that it was her that killed Karen. He doesn't know that. So he's gonna probably run into her. Will Lizzie and the others be with him? I don't know, because the thing is in the finale you see them two run off in one direction with their guns when the walkers start coming in the gates, and Tyrese is like, we go that way, where are you going? Right? And then like a couple scenes later, it cuts over to him, Tank's shooting at him, and he's running, and he's got his rifle over his shoulder, and it looks like he's carrying Judith in his arms, who the girls had just brought out. At least that's my interpretation of it. Some people have said that no, he's got two rifles, or he's carrying a gun or something like that. The scene right before, he only has one gun. When those two people are shooting at him and the girls save him, Lizzie and her sister come out and blast those two that are going after him. I've watched the scene many times, or the episode many times. I checked it specifically to find out if Tyreese had two guns or one, and he only had one, and it was over his shoulder. So he was carrying something, and it wasn't his gun. I think it was Judy. Now, in the Spoil the Dead pictures of the cast, I didn't see a baby anywhere. I didn't see that. So what does that mean? I don't know. Maybe just that at the time when they were filming or whatever, she wasn't in the film, or she was off to the side or something. Who knows, right? Who knows when the pictures were taken, what the exact dynamics were of it. Was the baby in, I don't know, a tent somewhere, or in an RV or something? I don't know. And also, how are they even going to show that? Because if you think about it, the baby was always there, but she wasn't even in that many scenes in Season 4 anyway. She was in hardly any scenes, really, if you think about it. She's there, she's there, but you don't see her all that much. So, I don't know exactly how they're going to do that if Tyreese did rescue her. It looks like he did to me, but I could be totally wrong, and maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's something else he's carrying. I have no idea. But that said, that would be interesting if he did have her and, like, I don't know, strap her to his backpack or something like that, like in a carrier or something like that, and run around killing zombies with her crying strapped to his back. And then he runs into Carol. Now, will he be with Lizzie and their sister? I would think so, because that would make the dynamic even more fun. But they're not in the pictures, so I don't know. But that would be really funny if it was like Tyreese, Lizzie, her sister, and then they ran into or them and Tyreese ran into Carol. That would just be so funny, and Judy too with them. That'd be so cool. But from the pictures, you can clearly see that Tyreese does in fact run into Carol. Whether or not Judy's with him and he did save Judy or not, I don't know for sure. I think he did, but I don't know where they're going with that. I hope he did, but whatever. And then in addition to that, who knows if Lizzie and the others are going to be with him, because they ran the other way, remember, when he was running. So I guess we'll see what happens with it. But yep, it was a spoiler to get my thoughts on it. I mean, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to hear what happens, because him and her and that whole situation, and will she tell him, and probably not, and all these different types of things. It's going to be really interesting, and also to have him inform her of what happened, because she probably has no idea that the prison was basically totaled by the governor, and she's probably going to be pretty surprised. So that's a great storyline. Can't wait to see for season 4, the next half. When can we expect it? I think based on the picture time, we'll probably expect it sometime around within the next couple episodes. So I'm talking episode 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that. It's got to be in one of those, probably 9 or 10. So that's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think about that, about the spoiler. Tyreese finds Carol. Carol will return for season 4. Very cool. She's not just going to fade in the background forever. She's too damn interesting to just forget about. And that whole dynamic is too interesting. So it'll be fun to see after the whole governor thing them return to that, because it's been so long we've kind of almost forgotten about it. And they're going to come back to it. So it should be good, and close up that storyline, find out what's going to happen, and if they're going to be cool, or if Lizzie and the others are going to have to kill Tyreese, or Carol, or the opposite, or whatever the case may be. So it should be lots of fun. Anyway, I think they'll work it out. Just as a prediction, I think they'll work it out. I don't think anybody else will die. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the spoiler. Let me know what you think about that, and where do you stand on the whole Judith situation now? I've heard the arguments back and forth. I personally think that she's alive, but again, I could be totally wrong, and it could be wishful thinking, maybe not. But let me know what you guys think. I think he was running off with her. It looked like it to me. Definitely looked like it to me. Anyway, I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, and I'm saying peace.